Today we are going to discuss about Laplace transform. First we will see the introduction of Laplace transform. What is Laplace transform? We can see the definition. Let f of t be a function of the variable t, which is defined for all positive values of t. Let s be a real or complex parameter. So there is a function f of t which is defined for all the values of t. Always t takes positive values. And there is another parameter s. It may be real value or complex value. Then there is an integral 0 to infinity e power minus st f of t dt exists and is equal to f of s. Then the f of s is called the Laplace transform of f of t and it is denoted by L of f of t. So for a function, when we are taking the Laplace transform, the result is integral 0 to infinity e power minus st f of t dt. After the integration over, the final result we can get in the function of s, where s is the parameter. So Laplace transform of a function is nothing but integral 0 to infinity e power minus st f of t dt, which is equal to f of s. This is the definition for Laplace transform. Now we are going to see some conditions. If these conditions exist, then only Laplace transform we can find for the function. So for that we have seen the first definition is piecewise continuous function. What is piecewise continuous function? That is the definition. Look at this. A function f of t is said to be piecewise continuous in any interval closed a comma b if it is defined on that interval such that the interval can be broken up into a finite number of subintervals in each of which f of t is continuous. So there is a function f of t. That function is defined in the closed interval a to b. Here for example they have taken a to b. So in this interval the function is defined. This interval a to b can be divided into many subintervals. In each subinterval the function f of t is continuous. Okay. Then the function is called it as piecewise continuous. This is the definition for piecewise continuous. Then the second one is exponential order. When we can say that a function is of exponential order. A function f of t is said to be of exponential order if limit t tends to infinity e power minus st f of t equal to 0. If we are taking limit as t tends to infinity with exponential e power minus st with the function, then we should get the answer to be some finite value. Then we can say that this function f of t is of exponential order. So f of t is piecewise continuous and we have see the definition for exponential order. Now very important thing is sufficient condition for existence of Laplace transform. This is an important 2-mark question. What are the sufficient condition for the existence of Laplace transform? First condition is f of t should be continuous or piecewise continuous in the given closed interval where a greater than 0. So the first one is nothing but the definition of piecewise continuous. If you know very well about the definition, then only we can easily understand the condition. So f of x should be continuous or piecewise continuous in the given closed interval a to b where a greater than 0. Then the second condition is f of t should be of exponential order. If these two conditions satisfies, then only that function has Laplace transform. Then only we can transform the function under Laplace. So these are the very important definition. First one is definition of Laplace transform L of f of t is nothing but integral 0 to infinity e power minus st f of t dt. Then the result is in s, that is function of s. That's the definition for Laplace transform. Then the next one is piecewise continuous. That means the closed interval can be divided into many subintervals. In each subinterval the function is continuous. Then the next one is exponential of order. That is the function is said to be exponential order when if limit t tends to infinity e power minus st f of t equal to 0 or some finite. Then we can say that the function is exponential order. What is the sufficient condition for existence of Laplace transform? Function to be piecewise continuous or continuous. And the second condition is f of t should be of exponential order. So these are the two conditions for the existence of Laplace transform.